Okay, so after days and days of more research, more playing around with the settings on this thing, talking to people that know way more about this stuff than I do.
Good morning time, good evening time, whatever the case may be in your part of the world. Oh, damn, it's 4 o'clock. It's evening time, or going on evening time here. Damn, where did the day go? I guess I wasted on that other bike. What's going on, E-World? I'm going to take another look at this thing. I had started to fiddle with it, then I remembered that I said I was going to do this on camera. Unfortunately, I'm getting a late start because I just had another bike I was working on, and of course that was another one of those anonymous jobs where, you know, sometimes people come and holler at me, but they don't want their stuff on camera, and you know, or I don't know, they have their reasons. Everybody got their reasons, but it is what it is, and I respect that. If they don't want their stuff filmed, that's cool. But anyway, yeah, a little joint that just left out obviously took up more day than I thought it did. But anyway, we are going to take another look at this bike and see. Oh, that's right, I put the batteries in the house last night because somebody reminded me, and he was like, man, you got all them batteries out there, and I had to think about it. You know, I got pretty decent security for this stuff out here, but you know, things happen. Maybe I might be slipping or something, and I was thinking, if somebody did catch me slipping, the worst thing I would want for them to get is the batteries. You know, they could catch me slipping and I'll be hurt about most of this stuff anyway, but it's definitely the batteries that I don't want to take a loss about. So shit, I forgot to grab that battery. So let me grab that battery real quick. Damn, see, that's why I don't like this live shit. I gotta do shit I don't want to do. Where is it? That damn battery. And I put that one all the way back there, of course. Alright. Damn. I guess I'm showing them where the battery's at anyway, but they damn sure ain't coming up in here. They definitely gonna catch some hot ones if they come up in here. They gonna catch some hot ones if they come out here too. No doubt about that. But anyway. There we go. Alright. So I was gonna throw this battery in there and see what we had going on. But before we do that, I'm gonna do a hall sensor test. Damn, I know I'm getting old. That damn battery just took all my little energy. But instead of taking the time out to wire up a plug to convert these, let me point this camera down, to convert these I call it these big dumb Kelly connectors. I don't know what the real term is for them. I hate them, whatever they are. I'm just going to use, that's why these come in handy, these little alligator clip things. Because when you don't feel like doing stuff like that, do it the, I ain't gonna call it, you know, the jerry rig way. But, yeah. Let me check these hall sensors out. Hopefully I can get them on there. So we use white for blue. I got every color except blue. Now my e-bike tester, man, look at my e-bike tester. It looked like it got hit by a nuclear blast. But unfortunately, I happened to lay the heat gun down one day next to my e-bike tester, and it didn't take long to start melting that joint. Let's see. Alright, so I've shown you guys a couple times, I believe, how to check hall sensors with this little tester. And do I have them all on there? Make sure they not touching and they making a good connection. Okay. Yep, and look at that. You guys used the hall sensor tester before. You see that? We got one bad hall wire in there. Now, if you use these testers, you know when you hook them up, you got 3 hall sensor wires. You know, you got your green, your yellow, and your blue. And once you hook it up, when you rotate the wheel, the light should flicker in sequence as those two are doing, but the yellow one is not working. So let me just double check our yellow. And it's definitely on there. Okay, so we got one bad wire on this one. That's not good. So let's check this other one. And yeah, somebody was telling me about my breathing, man. I know I got some terrible breathing, man. I've been breathing like this all my life. I think the doctor said I had enlarged adenoids, so I can't breathe good. And I've been doing it so long that I don't even notice it. But I notice it when I play them videos back. I sound like Darth Vader. Alright, let's see what we got with this one. Oh, damn. Wait a minute, let me make sure. That is not good, and none of those are working. That's ugly. Damn it, man. Okay, well, at least that's why I tested them at first, because I would have been really pissed off if I would have hooked that battery up, because I was going to put some power wires on this controller, because that's the only thing it doesn't have on it, and hook this motor up and see what was wrong with it. But I told you guys when I first brought this thing home, I hooked it up and it was showing an error, and I figured it had a bad hall sensor, but I was hoping at least the other one was some good. But obviously they have already burnt both of them up. So we are not going to be doing any motor running today, that is for sure. So I got 2 things I can do at this point. Obviously I'm going to have to replace the hall sensors, but I have another motor but I'm not about to mount a whole nother motor on this bike, and especially on this rim. I definitely don't have one on a rim like this. But let me tell you guys a little secret. When you have a motor, like say you have a wheel with a bad motor in it, for whatever reason the motor's bad, and all motors are fixable, definitely if it's a hall sensor. Now I wouldn't fix a motor if you've overpowered it and burned the coils up in it, because that motor has to be rewrapped with the windings as far as the coils. But if it's a bad hall sensor, I would always replace it. But let's say for whatever reason you get another motor and you want to switch it out, there's no way I would go through lacing up a new motor to a rim. That is work. Now I don't do lacing for sure, or I at least haven't had to do any lacing yet, and I ain't in no rush to do no damn lacing. But the easiest way to switch a motor out is to take the whole wheel off, take off the screws that actually hold the stator in. You can take the stator out of the bad motor and put the stator of the good motor in the same casing already laced up on that rim. Basically like this. Okay, see that? Now if I took that wheel off, I would just pull the stator and everything out, and if I had another motor or a replacement motor, I would just put the new stator or the replacement motor back into the casing. It's already in the rim. You don't have to lace it up. So yeah, that's why this is looking like this, because that's exactly what I did on another occasion. So you can save yourself. I've seen where people buy a new motor and they actually take every single spoke off and the rim and lace it up to the new motor. Hell no. So what's going on over here? What fool you talking about? Anyway, that kind of upset the apple cart for the day. Now I'm jacked up. Why my fan stopped working? What's going on here? I think a fuse blew. Let me move this mount. Are you talking about this guy right here? Man, this guy, man, unless you talking about me, I watched this guy, man. What is that? The welding guy. I watch all kinds of stuff, man. He got a decent channel. I was watching him work on his electric dirt bike. He was having all kinds of issues. But anyway, stand by. Let me go grab something, and I'll be back. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do now, since this motor needs hall sensors. I'm not about to take that shit apart. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, man, y'all gonna be a little disappointed. Now, I did go and check I have another motor. I went to check to see if I had the screws already out of that one and I could just pull it out. But, nah, that ain't happening today. So, yeah. Anyway, at least you guys learned how to check hall sensors again. Check this out. You know what this is, Lou? This is that good shrink wrap. Like, who are them people? Damn it. Lightning? Shit. I don't know, man. Them guys that make the batteries, them lightning batteries or whatever the hell they call it. I'm having a brain freeze issue. But they use this good heat shrink wrap on their batteries. The only thing is this isn't big enough for what I needed it for, but at least we know where to get this stuff now. But anyway, that's where we're at. Chi batteries? No, not Chi battery. What's the other ones? Something lightning. Not Chi battery. The first ones everybody was dealing with. Well, I don't have a true instinct. Oh no, not even them, man. No, not powerful lithium. Something with a lightning on it, man. Lightning speed, light speed batteries, man. That's what I'm talking about. And Dusty, I don't have well, you can make a chewing stand out some forks. Now, I have the tools to do that with, as far as the spokes and all that, man. But shit, man, what I don't have is the time. That shit takes some time. So that's what I'm trying not to do. Anyway, that's some wintertime stuff. Damn, man, I'm a little disappointed about this motor. I knew something was gonna be jacked up. I told you I got this for 350 bucks. So I mean, I can't be but so mad. Some hall sensors, I throw some hall sensors in there. You know, that's all I gotta do. Shit. I don't know what to do now. Stuck. Man, oh man. I guess y'all can go back home, wherever y'all came from. What we gonna do now? I guess we could take a look at, I still do need to put some power wires on this damn thing. I took the screws out of it, so this should lift up. Alright. Let's see if we can get that to stay right there. That's not good. I can't believe you couldn't remember light speed batteries, man. You just as bad as I am. I should have remembered them too. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Alright, I still will throw some power wire on here, possibly. Let's see. That's what I had a cable already ready to go. Nope, I gotta put some ends on it. So we're gonna have to plug up the soldering gun. Let me move you guys. For a second. While I hook up the soldering iron. Stand by. And once again, I said, talk amongst yourselves, damn it. Let me turn him up. You know, I got him turned down because they try to give me some copyright crap. Last time I had some video playing in the background. But you know, I don't even care, man. I just won't make no money off of this one. And this one ain't worth making no money off of anyway. So let's see what he's talking about. Matter of fact, let me go back. Because he was saying some stuff in the beginning that I told you guys time and time again. So maybe you'll believe it if you hear it coming from somebody else.
I think heat shrink wrap. And I feel like if I take it off, I'm just going to ruin this thing. But...
well, no, let me go back.
Close to what this controller... It was the battery, not...
I might as well start from
this
here.
project. I think it's just our battery.
Listen at this fool. Well, I ain't gonna call him a fool. You called him that, Lou. You about to get me in trouble.
Continuous and 400 peak, and this battery can't do that. The battery is set for 150 amps continuous and 230, I believe, peak. And so the controller was trying to pull way too much amperage, but at the time I knew that, and I'm like, well, if that's the case, and if it's simply the controller's trying to pull too much amperage, the BMS, the battery management system in this battery,
I seen the end of it.
Shut off. And it wasn't.
And he found out it was that big dumb controller that was messed up. Look at that controller though, man. That thing is big as his battery.
Else, because if it was the battery not supplying enough amperage that the controller is asking for, this BMS should shut off. So why wasn't it shutting? I'm not really sure. I don't know. So after more playing around with it, I'm like, okay, let me just set the controller to what this battery can do. I set the controller to 150 amps continuous and 230 peak, and it solved the problem. I also charged the battery, which definitely helped. It solved the problem. It works fine. I'm able to take it up the road.
I got a circuit breaker that must have blew.
It works fine as long as the battery's not dead. There was one time I was riding it and I was going up a hill, up a steep hill, full throttle for like 5.
Uh-oh.
I think it was just the battery was really low.
Yeah, they messed everything
At all
up.
points, just the battery is not big enough. It can't supply the amperage. And I'm doing more research trying to see.
I done messed everything up.
Even though this is not cheap, can I get another battery that can do a lot more amperage? And yes, I can, but not anything that is anywhere close to what this controller can do or the motor can do. So I'm trying. Actually, Ryan in Canada, a huge thank you to him for helping me out with this stuff. I've actually been talking with him, and I actually asked, because he builds batteries, he builds custom batteries for stuff like this. And I asked him, hey, how much would it cost for you to build me a custom battery that can do the amperage that this controller can do? And he quoted me a price that's, yeah, I'm tempted.
Y'all don't need to see him.
I am tempted to, I'm really
just
considering
listen.
having him build me this battery that can do 500 and something amps continuous, and then peak it was, I forgot what the peak he said, but yeah, it's what this controller can do, and he said it would turn this electric dirt bike into a wheelie machine and a death trap, which sounds awesome, which is what I wanted. But for now, for now, what we're gonna do with this battery, we're gonna bypass the BMS. I'm gonna disassemble.
Bypass the BMS. Who else talks like that?
We're gonna bypass the BMS on this and just see how much more we can crank the amperage on this electric dirt bike. Because I've been riding it around with the the controller set to 150 amps continuous and 230 peak. What this battery can do, and this thing's a lot of fun.
All right.
It doesn't have the oomph. It doesn't have the power, the speed that this thing has the potential of doing. So for now, we're gonna bypass the BMS in this. Crank the amperage up just a little bit more, see how much faster, see how much more power I can get out of this, and then maybe in a couple months, I'll have Ryan build us a custom battery that can supply the amperage that this controller and this motor can handle, and really see what this project.
Oh boy.
Okay, I kind of don't want to do this because it's nicely wrapped in this, I think, heat shrink wrap. And I feel like if I take it off, I'm just going to ruin this thing.
Alright, you can shut up now.
To get to the BMS, I got to take this thing apart.
You can't be over talking me. I don't even know if I should. Yeah, I guess I'll use this.
Okay, I found the BMS.
I reuse everything.
Here it is. This is as far as I want to disassemble it.
Oh, damn. What kind of cheap stuff is Harbor Freight selling now that my mirror just fell apart?
I also know what kind of cells they are.
I mean, my magnifying glass.
Disassemble this any more than it is.
That's pretty embarrassing.
They're blue. Does that help? Does that tell you something? They're blue. They're blue cells.
One thing you guys notice, I don't mind
Also,
being embarrassed.
I think this
on
wire
this channel.
that they're using, I think it's aluminum.
It is what it
It's
is.
very light.
You get
very
what you get.
bendable.
You see what you see.
It's nothing like the copper wire that I
You
have.
get realism.
This
100%
is the
real.
copper 8-gauge wire that I have, and you see it's you can't really.
I don't know.
This is actual
I don't
copper
know.
wire. This stuff, on the other hand, is like super flexible. It's light.
Hey man,
So I think
hold
this
up.
is either aluminum or it's copper cladded aluminum.
Turn him down some more, but
When I did these wires
it's crazy.
with these connectors on, it definitely looked like just
It's
straight.
crazy how we guys think
They replace
when it comes to this e-bike stuff, man. I've gained some good friends in the e-bike world. A lot of you guys end up being better friends than people I've known all my life. And then, then you come across a couple assholes. Then you can just meet some good people. But yeah, man, I've met both. But
basically just making a new.
there's been some characters, that's for sure.
The BMS for charging. We still
And
need
then another guy that was a good friend of mine.
and
I mean, we was hitting it off. We was buddies. And then
it says right here that this is
it got to the point where, as though, I don't know,
now
I guess I was learning too much too fast or something. I don't know. And then he didn't like,
so I'm not sure if that
because I was a fast learner at this stuff, and I already told people that I'm cheating a little bit. Now, like I tell you guys all the time, I'm not
right now.
super experienced in the e-bike game,
I looked on Amazon.
but I've been doing electronics for a long time. So it didn't take much for me to learn this stuff. I mean, it's all the same, but yeah, man, we guys and our egos, we let our egos fuck us up a lot, man.
It should be better to go bigger,
You know?
right? I just didn't think that these were gonna be this big.
Goddamn egos.
But I guess
just because you might know something or know something different than what somebody else knows, then they start not liking you, or you know too much. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
On-off switch, the battery disconnects just because I still want to have this stuff. Sort of connectors with wires that are,
I gotta get some water for my little sponge. I'll be right back.
Alright, I have no idea how this is gonna go. I already put some solder on there. Yes, it did burn the wires. It's a resume blowtorch. So let's see how this goes. Hey, this is not working. It's not really
Yeah, man, but me and this one dude, we was good to go. And then one day he was like, oh man, you're a fucking know-it-all. You think you know every fucking thing. And I'm like, man, I don't know every fucking thing. I know a lot about this electrical shit, but I don't know everything.
nice.
And he the one that knows everything, man. He knows everything. Knows how fast the moon is spinning, what time the sun is gonna come up and go down. That's a know-it-all. I only claim to know one damn thing, and this is it. And I don't know everything when it comes to this shit. You know? But I try to learn as much as I can, as fast as I can. And I ain't apologizing for that. Fuck that. Put a little bit of flux on there. We gotta put flux on everything, man. Especially this thick shit. You want that solder to flow right. Let that melt up in there a little bit. Like I told you guys before, man, if you have to solder some thick shit, like this wire is thick, you gotta have the right soldering iron. I keep grabbing for that little teeny thing, but that little teeny thing is not gonna solder these big heavy gauge wires. You need something like this brute right here, because this brute is heavy. That's a solid element in the end there, and it holds the heat.
So I think I did it successfully. Now, this is the app that I use to change the settings in the controller right now. I'm synced with the controller.
You cannot solder this stuff with a Mickey Mouse soldering iron. See how fast that solder flowed up in that wire? That's how it's supposed to do.
What the Amazon listing for this battery says that this thing can produce.
And I'm reusing some ring terminals. Yeah, I'm reusing these joints by soldering this wire to them. That's okay. I repurpose everything.
The one thing I changed is the throttle acceleration step, which is if you guys can see this on the
Oops, I need some more solder on there. Talk too fast. Didn't put enough on there. Talk too fast.
I set that to 200, so it should be way more responsive on the throttle, way more acceleration on the throttle, and
There we go.
even with these lower amperages, and if it doesn't,
I hope the camera pointing right. I guess it is. Look like it is.
Yeah, 200 continuous and 400 peak. That's what the amperages was set at when it was doing the shuttering thing, and if with those amperages, it's still doing it.
Look at that.
Tells us that it's, it's not the BMS, that it's something else.
Now,
or if
my heat shrink started to melt already because it was too damn close, but I couldn't do nothing about that. So let me cut off this little bit.
Is it the BMS that's cutting out, causing the shuttering thing, or is it something else, or is it voltage sag or something like that? So,
all right, there we go.
This is going to tell us something, but we still know that I need a...
Where's my damn it, I didn't want to have to get this damn thing out. This might blow my circuit breaker again. Alright, one down. So yeah, man, we as men, man, we let this ego shit fuck us up, man. Nobody's ego should be that fucking big that, you know, you lose friendships over shit like that. That's some petty bullshit. You know what I mean? If you get jealous, or you're a jealous motherfucker or whatever, stay the fuck over there anyway. But I had time for that bullshit. But anyway, like I say, man, I was a little bothered by that. Like I say, I like the dude. I liked him a lot. And I couldn't believe that, you know, he would be bothered by that. We supposed to be cool and shit. He should be happy. He should be happy I know what I know, why I'm learning what I'm learning. I don't want no fucking dummies around me. But what you gonna do? What's going on, Oscar? My man, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Oscar, you can't learn too much too fast, Oscar, or they gonna start hating on you, bruh. You next, cause you learning too fast. Woo! Did I just do that? Sure did.
Yeah, this thing is so I'm watching.
Yeah, bro. You start moving too fast, learning too much. Next thing you know, you gonna get blackballed. I don't give a shit if somebody blackball me, bro. I'm a soldier. I roll solo. Dolo. I can't dolo. Came in this world by myself. I'll leave here by myself. I appreciate to have some homies, but, you know, it is what it is. I ain't kissing no asses. None. Nada. Unless you're a female and you're fine, then I might. But then I gotta have paperwork on you. I slid that up there too quick before it had a chance to cool down.
So, the more I'm testing